All right, folks. All right. We're doing half a case. Patron Anthony sees is Rudy. We're going in. So here we go. Now let's do this, shall we? 2, 4. Let's mix it up. 6, 8. Let's pick randomly. 10, 12. Let's do that. Let's do like a complete random batch. All right. So I'm going to talk about what's going on as we prep this video. We're doing a whopping 12 because I want to have a good sample size on these smaller boxes. Like we're doing an aftermath video pretty soon here, and I want to do quite a bit of collector boxes because, again, if you open like one collector box of Magic the Gathering, when they only have 4 packs like this, like your experience could be really good or really bad. And I feel like you can really you can really sway how good or bad the product is unless we get a good sample size. I want to see like how often do we pull the textured cards, how many jeweled lotuses. We can't really tell that by just opening like a box or 2 of 4 packs. So we need to really set this sucker up, and we need to get ourselves a good 12 packs. And again, I mean, 12 boxes here is technically what? I mean, what, 48 packs? 12 times 4? Those boxes do look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So, I want to kind of also discuss kind of the big conversation that my patrons and you all have been messaging me, and right now that is, we're going ready to go into Wilds of Eldraine next, and the conversation's been fascinating. And the conversation is tilted to, based on what happened with Commander Masters, can Hasbro and Wizards continue to even produce master sets? And I'm going to give you my quick answer. For those of you who just want to kind of thumbs down, run away, MetaZoo. In my opinion, yes. Wizards can continue to produce reprint-style master products for probably a very long time. Now, what Wizards and Hasbro is going to have to do sorry, hit the camera. What Wizards and Hasbro is going to have to do is they're going to have to find different directions to derive derivatives. They're going to have different components inside these boxes to generate value to the public. And we've talked about this on this channel for many, many years, you all. Do not underestimate the amounts of brand IP power and creativity that Wizards of the Coast, the employees there, and that R&D department can come up with. Those, ladies and gentlemen, those humans, those meat popsicles on planet Earth, those individual humans have the ability to really be creative. So what I think is coming is, right now, there is not really another master set that Wizards can release that the market's going to be able to handle. The only thing they can do that we haven't had yet is pretty much a major serialized master set. So they're going to have to add other forms of value. And that brings me to the next thing. Why on earth did Wizards of the Coast not serialize like Jewel Lotus in this? Why did Wizards not make a product like Commander Masters? And why didn't they serialize the Jewel Lotuses and the Dragon? Oh, wow. Look at the inside of the packs. Okay. So these are very expensive packs. So Anthony, good luck. I'm not sure if you're going to need it. We're, beautiful cards. We are not going to spend a lot of time on the common uncommons. The first Vandal Blast. It's a nice reprint. Path of Ancestry. But wow. And it's still weird to see them back to back like that. That's such a weird experience. The Sue Ellen Brown medallions. I guess they don't work with her anymore. And the Immortal Sun for our first... Like, I'm sorry. Like, this card right here looks awful. This looks fucking terrible. Like, look how washed out and faded. Like, who thinks this card looks good? Like, look at this with the light on it. It looks so good, I can't make anything out. That looks like trash, man. Now, Rise of the Eldrazi. There's a nice little... See, nice and clear. Beautiful, crisp colors. And, you know, I'm going to give you all a hot take. You're not going to want to hear it. I like the Portrait card series. It's a very unique looking style of cards. I actually think the Portrait card series was actually not a bad idea. I know a lot of you out there aren't really a big fan. A lot of great common uncommon reprints. Can you imagine if we were in an era where those still mattered? Frantic Search, again, another great card there. Dread Return, great card. Reach, great reprints. Medallions again. Demotic Tutor, terrible looking tutor. Look at, you can't even make out the details. Like, this demon's supposed to be having hairy arms. Like, how am I supposed to make Rudy hairy arm jokes if you can't even see the details of the artwork? Look at that. That's flipping terrible. That is trash. Like, how was that allowed to be printed? Oh my God. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Rebirth. Personal tutor. Beautiful looking. God, really? Back-to-backs? That's just awkward. All right, anyway, so back in the video. Again, some of these cards they make are just so beautiful, and other ones are like, did you just not try? Did you run out of time? Path of Exile. Again, a lot of people have been telling me, like, getting a lot of feedback from patrons. They're like, this feel like Secret Lair cards. Like, this doesn't look like a Path to Exile card. This looks like a Secret Lair card. All that glitters. Generous gift. Beautiful. Bribery. Beautiful. Haze. Beacon. Grenzo. You know, look at that Urza's. Ooh, see, these, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of this style, but these portrait cards are gorgeous, man. Like that Urza's. Dude, that long, white, silvery, old guy hair. Gorgeous. Beautiful cards. Beautiful hit there. Obviously, my first time doing this opening, so I'm not going to focus much on financial value. And of course, by the time this video goes live, God knows what the prices will be, higher or lower. Myriad. Again, are we supposed to be excited about Sol Ring anymore? Or are we all finally on the same page? It's been printed so much nobody cares. I don't know where we're at with that. Dread Return. Confluence. Song of Rudy's Ex. Born. All right. Mika Kaka Poopy Pee Shire, the Unhallowed. Golly, look at that face, though. Dude, look at this, like blood around his face. Wow. And beautiful Mrs. T. Gorgeous card there. See, I like the portrait cards. I don't think... I know a lot of people were not a fan of the portrait cards. A lot of people, oh, it was a waste, and Wizards is out of ideas, so they're just going portrait cards, and, you know, Path, Return Again, Faithless Looting. Ooh, Great Henge. Great. Is that getting reprinted in Wild Evil Dream? And yeah, okay. All right, I don't want to rant on that. I'll rant for, ooh, Mr. T. See, that etching looks decent. I can make out Mr. T. I can see his shiny head. I can see how alpha male he is. But some of the cards, you can't make them out, man. Ujin, another Urza's, beautiful. Gorgeous. See, I think this is something very unique. And I have a feeling that, like, these unique kind of portrait style cards are going to be kind of something that's really unique just to Commander Masters. And I really wonder, financially, like, what that means long-term for people who like that style. Return to Dust, very iconic. All that glitters. The Elvish Mystic, is that just the 1/1 Elf Dork? Yeah, tap ad. I don't know, why they, so, can someone explain why they always change the name for Land of War Elves and 20 different names over the years? Is it because of, like, the reprint thing, or what's legal and not legal, or so you can have more than 4 of each card in the deck? I never understood what the Wizard's opinion is for that. Ooh, Fabled Singer, beautiful. Ooh, I love the harp in her hair. That's a nice one. And another flipping back-to-back. Okay, that's kind of the old wheel there. Kind of weird that we're getting so many of these things that have duplicate back-to-back like that. Anyways, I want to go back and comment on a few things, and that is, you know, this product came out. The single price is tanked. Ooh. See, this counterspell looks like a Secret Lair card. Like, it doesn't really have that... I don't know, it has a different look and art style. I don't know, it's weird to me. Nesting Dragon. And, of course, these card prices tanked on release. Ooh, the Lens. That was a big one. And Deflecting Swat. That's a neat-looking card. Look at that dragon. Like, ha! Swat. That's all you got? And I know a lot of the single cards came out. They did the big tank. They rebounded really, really quickly. And I think the reason we saw a huge dump on single cards and a huge uptick on single cards, that looks cool, is the reason for it is because a lot of people didn't open singles. A lot of people dumped the boxes. And I think we saw that volatility. All right, so again, full Monty Flashy Grenzo portrait in a beautiful training center. So by the way, we are already entering box number 3. And again, like I said, there's only 4 packs per box, so we go pretty quick on these. Now that I'm starting to get a vibe for it. Commander Sphere, Vandal Blast, another Vandal Blast, back to back. Scourge of, oh, downshifted from Mythic to Rare. Okay, that was interesting. All right, the old Eternal there. And beautiful, oh, look at that champion. See, now that, wow. There are times you got to give him credit. That is a beautiful looking card, man. So as of right now, like I said, the first thing that's standing out to me is, yeah, I'm not seeing Jeweled Lotus very frequently here, huh? Caretaker, Path of Ancestry, the All That Glitz. So I'm starting to see certain cards that are easy to get. Oh, wait, Commander 14, 15? Let's see, at least we can make out the art. Reprint, Calamity Titans, Personal Tutor, nice hit, and Mrs. T looking beautiful again. So I'm noticing the mythic slot in this. Boy, it is not easy to get some of these cards. Hey, Thrawn Dynamo with a nice little, looks like a masterpiece style artwork. Very cool. All right, Frantic Search, Faithless, hey, another Confluence, Ogre Slumlord, Unleashed. Ooh, Flawless Maneuver. That's a wild looking art. And, oh, a Tooth and Nail. That used to be important. So I noticed we're not getting a lot of mythics. And there is definitely nowhere near a Jeweled Lotus in every box. Hold on a second. These common cards are going to fall over on me. Holy cow. These mythics are not very elvish. Hey, Mr. O, the old Locusts of Mana mythic. And the Deadly Rollick. We got the old Phoenix over here, Mrs. T, and the beautiful Mrs. A over here, Lady of Scrolls. So now we are already moving. Wow, we're chugging along here and still waiting for a Jeweled Lotus. Oh, a little Seb artwork. Elvish. Countess Spell. Ooh, Slimefoot. Beautiful looking card. Again, that looks like a Secret Lair card to me. It doesn't even look like a regular set card. Primal Calamity. Hey, Vault of Champions. Nice little land. Human. And hey, Mrs. Y. The Tiger Shadow. Ooh, Flawless Maneuver. Wow, that foiling is... You gotta give Wizards credit. A lot of these cards are beautiful. I'm not seeing any misprint or errors or anything, but boy, these are some beautiful looking cards. Holy cow. And once upon a time, even the lands were worth something, but not anymore. Generous Gift, a Soul Ring, which I don't know if matters anymore. Hey, the Tower. That was a thing in the past. Orc Shadow. I don't remember that one. Obtruse. Hey, Regal Behemoth. Wow, that got reprinted. And hey, Pure Steel Paladin. Is this the Richard Kane? Oh, where's the artwork? Where's the artist? Yeah, this is a Richard Kane. They did a more Richard Kane artwork. Okay. Paladin. I don't remember. This must be a different one. I don't think Richard Kane did that one before. So they definitely changed it up a little. That's interesting. Knight's Blade. The Looting. Beautiful reach on that one. Tiger Shadow. Another Dr. O, the Locust Mana dude. That's our first. Oh, Grand Abolisher. Oh, God, that brings back memories from Core 2012. Crazy looking artwork on that. Was that a Richard Kane artwork? That is a Richard Kane artwork. Undergrowth Stadium. You know, these land cycles, weren't these the same land cycles as like Battle Bond and stuff? Or maybe not. Or like Boulder's Gates? I was like, some of those land cycles used to be expensive back in the day. I don't know if they are. Ooh, Thrawn Dynamo. I don't know. I don't know if some of these things are a thing anymore. Reach. Beautiful command tower. Wow. That's a wild. That almost reminds me of Clollector style. Undergrowth Stadium, not Underground Stadium. And here we go, Sky Summoner. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Holy smokes. What is this? The foiling's different. Do we hit something crazy? Whoa. It's like a textured card number. What is this? Card number 1000? Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. It's like, that really stood out to me. That is a, holy smokes. Okay, so that might be like the crazy hit where you only get one or two a case or something. That, I don't know what they call that. Is it like a halo, a textured foil? I don't know the names anymore. There's too many versions. And hey, Lost but Seeking, that was a thing. Hey, Foul Blooded. All right, Sliver, the old gift. And whoa, what is this? A Balefire. Wow, that's like a full art borderless. There's so many crazy things and versions. Like I don't know anymore. I don't even, like, Anthony, I don't know if we have a really good box opening going. I can't tell if we're doing really good or really bad. Generous, Counterspell. Hey, Heroic Intervention. That used to be a thing. Claw, Sliver. Ooh, Maelstrom. That used to be a thing also. And a Spectator Seating. So we're getting a lot of the lands. A lot of people said they should have had allied fetch lands in this product. And I noticed they didn't. Fact or fiction. And the rumor is because they're putting allied fetch lands. Hey, Ur-Dragon. Hey, there we go. But hold on, let me finish my thought. The rumor is the reason there wasn't allied fetch lands in this product is because they're putting allied fetch lands in Modern Horizons 3 in 2024. That is the rumor. Okay, we got our first Jeweled Lotus. So we have a Jeweled Lotus, Insurrection, and woo, look at that angel. Mrs. G. Gazella, Blade of Gold. You know me, I'm a sucker. Look at that gorgeous long hair and the big old angel wings. Beautiful looking card. All right, well, we had to go through 5 boxes of Commander Masters so far just to even get one Jeweled Lotus. Nightblade, Mutation, the old Recluse, Dinosaur Man, Fury. Wow, the Springs, another land. So, is Grand Abolisher still an expensive card? Like, I thought this was a big thing. Like, even back in Core 2012, this was one of my top-selling rares when I did a mass box opening. Like, I don't know if Grand Abolisher, is that still like a $10, $20 card? Or did it get reprinted to the dirt and now it's like a bulk thing? I don't know anymore. All that glitters. The Benthic Druid, very cool. See, I like the portraits, man. Hey, Heart of the Wilds. God, this used to be such an expensive card in Conspiracy, man. Whoa, Ghostfire Initiate. I don't remember that card. The Spirit Naga? I don't even remember that card. Paladin and Undergrowth Stadium. It's like, wait a minute, some of these cards, I don't even... It's tough when they change the look so much. My brain is like, I think that's new? Is that new? But there's no new card. These are all just reprints. It's a master set. I don't remember that card. All right, Nightblade again. Immortal Sun! See, I like that better than... Dude, the etched version of this is terrible. Look how beautiful that looks in regular. Etched version... Hey, Runescar Demon. Did such a terrible job of that one, man. And look at that. Box art Primal Calamity. See? Or, I'm sorry, pack art. I guess, yeah, box art's the Lotus. Beautiful. That's our first appearance of that. So, I can tell you right now, we're 6 boxes in. And we've got one major jeweled Lotus, so we got some. We haven't even hit every single mythic. Call Slum. Oh, again, look what they did to the Slumlord. That artwork is awful on that etched, man. Hey, Eldrazi. Oh, Void Gorger. Summoner, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Dragon. Nice little. I like the portrait, man. People in the comment section, let me know if you think Rudy likes the portraits. I don't know if I've mentioned or not in the video. Please let me know if you think Rudy likes the portraits. Kane's Signet. I remember that one. That used to be a hot, expensive card for a hot minute. And I look at the detail. Like, look how beautiful and detailed that art is. Like how... Hey, Urza, Lord... Oh, terrible looking and etched. Great pull, though. Another Urza and a Tooth and Nail. Like, see, that feels like a really strong pack. All right, folks. That's it. That's the first half of the video. We're going right into the second half. And it's just some of these packs feel like we're doing really good, but I can't... Like, Anthony, I don't know if that's deemed a good pack. I don't know if we're only looking... Personal Tutor, very nice. Hey, Eldrazi, Flare of Loyalty. Oh, it's a rare. And a bird wizard. Like, okay, we got a little portrait art of a bird. And we got Dr. Snake over there. Like, I don't know if, like, is it literally just like a jeweled Lotus or a Tutor or some sort of Eldrazi or bust? Or is it... Are there a lot of these cards still holding $10, $20? Sleeper Agent. Hey, jeez. Avacyn, Angel of Hope. Beautiful looking, that silver kind of monotone. The old Fable Singer, beautiful. Kozilek, again, 3... Kozilek, look at that. Like, that pack had 3 mythics and, like, 2 portraits. Like, that seemed like a really good pack. So, anyways, I want to, now that we've kind of getting a hang of everything here, we're going to keep cracking these. I just want to kind of comment a few things that people have been asking me about. And that is, well... People think that we can't do... Ooh, look at that Borderless Vault. People think that we can't do any more master sets because there's no reprint equity left. And I'm going to have a regular discussion video on this topic coming up here, probably the before or after this video goes live. We'll see. Beautiful command tower. Hey, Lens, very nice. Ooh, look at that wild green hair, those eyes. I believe the future of value is going to not really... It's not just going to be about the reprint of certain cards. They're going to have to really be creative to create additional new value instead of just kind of relying... Ooh, Heart of the Wilds. Instead of just relying on reprint equity. Does that make sense? So, in other words, they're going to have like another master set in the future. And that master set is going to have to be focused on like serialized cards, redemption cards, actual sketch or artist proof style cards. And when I say, by the way, when I say serialized cards, we're gonna need serialized cards. Whoa, look at this haze. Dang, okay. I'm saying when I say serialized cards, not just like a 1-of-1 ring. Like, first of all, why didn't we have a 1-of-1 Jeweled Lotus? Why wasn't Jeweled Lotus out of 10 or out of 100? Why didn't they have like a Super Chase Jeweled Lotus series? Like, why was that left out? All that glitter. Ooh, Mrs. N, haven't seen you in the video. Hey, Helion. Okay, holy crap, and an Eldrazi, and Flippin' Rollick with the Maelstrom Wandura. Like, that seems like a really strong pack, man. So I think, like what would have made Commander Masters off the chart successful, I think is they should have done serialized cards on, like, Jewel Lotus with different arts or something special, and there should have been, like, out of 10 or out of 1 and out of 50. They should have multiple series of things like that. Oh, the Eternal, that used to be expensive. And I think adding kind of more... Oh, wait a minute. This used to be Morpheus, the Boundless. It's the first time I think we've seen that particular card. And I think that would have added a good layer of support and chase for the product. Now, I think they didn't do that because by the time they realized the success of Lord of the Rings, this product was already done at the printers and it was ready to go. Hey, the old Diplomat. Hey! I think, you know, then... Oh, our first Sliver! I totally forgot Sliver Gravemother was in this. Okay, that should be an expensive card. And beautiful Insurrection. Look at those demons. It looks like Diablo 4 over there, folks. So, I think that would have been a pretty big game changer and a deal breaker, but I don't think Wizards had time to adjust on this particular product. Now, I do think moving forward, the next some form of... Oh, wow. Look at the ending of this pack. Look at that finale. Wow. In that... Wow, okay. I think future Master sets are going to have all kinds of serialized... And I think any premium products in the future are going to have a 1 of 1 with a 1 of 10 series, with like a 1 of 50, a 1 of 100. There's going to be multiple chase series. I think that is the future of Magic cards. And beautiful Training Center and the Calamity there. I think that is how Wizards is going to be able to maintain these very high prices. Because there's not really much else to talk about. There's only 2 choices here. Wizards either has to lower the prices back down because they're running out of reprint equity. Hey, Mr. D. Or, Medallion, they have to keep the prices high, but they're going to have to add different versions of value so that the product and the market can support the prices they're asking. You have to have, you can't have both. You either have to add, you know, but when you're running low on reprint equity, I love the coloring on that. When you're running low on hey, Ulamog, Ceaseless. I didn't even know he was in this set. Okay. Wow. Gift. As I said, there's a lot of good cards in this product. Holy crap. By the way, folks, I know I've been yapping and kind of digging through all these and having a blast with you all today, but we're getting towards the end of the video already. 20 minutes, holy crap. Hey, spells, oh my god, how many mythics are in this set? 20 or 30? Manure and a dead, god, that artwork on a she. Dude, I would take her to Taco Bell 5 days a week, man. I would need weekends to recover, but I would take her 5 days a week to Taco Bell. Holy smokes, man. So, Path. Tower. Ooh, that Thrawn Dynamo looks so nice in foil. Springs. Again, how many times? Like, wasn't this the thing that were printed in Baldur's Gate and in Battle Bond? Accreditation. Calamity. I love the coloring on there. Beautiful colors. Calamity again. Sky Summoner. It does feel like it feels like Wizards is just reprinting over and over. Like, some of these things, I feel like I've seen it so many times. I'm like, does it matter? Does it even have value anymore? Personal Tutor. Nice. Balefire Dragon. That used to be a special card. And Treasure Nabber. Goblin Road, I don't remember you. And Mrs. G, looking gorgeous. Folks, this is it. Last 8 packs of the video. And, well, you all have joined me through my first journey of a 12-box half-case opening. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it. Ooh, we got a God of the Forge. I guess I'm going to call it right now, but it's looking like a single. Whoa, double gods. Okay. It's looking like, God, Sevelia. Wow, great. Dude, great pack for Portraits and Mythics. It is looking like a single jeweled Lotus. A single jeweled Lotus, folks, in 12 packs. Magus of the Wheel. Magus of the Wheel again. Unleashed. And the gorgeous Taco Bell Girl. And a Vault of Champions. I was like, I am blown away. But ladies and gentlemen, Anthony, a single jeweled Lotus. Can we get one more in the close here? Commander Sphere. The Reach. Frantic Search, a hammer. All right. Ooh, hey, Loyal Retainers. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a Portal 3 Kingdom card, right? Hey, look at that. Spark Touch. Okay. Treasure Nabber. And a Demonic Tutor. That's the first time I've... Wow. Dude, that is some Demonic Tutor artwork. Okay. All right. That's pretty awesome. Not going to lie. That's pretty... Ooh, that looked amazing. Like, oh, okay, so there's a lot of cards that we have not seen. Tron Dynamo, Braids, Sword, that's Origins, Sliver, Eltel North, and Sky Summoner. All right, last 4 packs, everybody. We're wrapping it up. I guess my final thoughts on this is, doesn't feel like a bad product. It's definitely not going to tank and collapse. There's too many cards value in here, too many chase cards. It feels like a larger pool. Ooh, what is this? What card number is that? 600. God, that looks so good. It doesn't feel like this is going to be a product that's going to be able to collapse or anything. Oh, look at a kitty cat. But it does feel like a product that's struggling because of the high price that Wizards assigned. Soul Ring Counterspell. It feels like, ooh, beautiful art. Bribery. Have we seen that Bribery? I don't even know if we've seen that. Frosting, Deflecting Swat. It feels like it's just difficult to support the price point. Because there's so many, like, you can't fire sell this thing. Like, if this collector box was $99, like, you could just endlessly crack packs and sell singles at that price point. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So, I mean, there's no way. Ooh, Lord of... Oh, my God. Is this the first time we've even pulled this card in 12 boxes? It's a Portal 3 Kingdom card. Deflecting and a Personal Tutor. Wow. Oh, wait. Hold on. I was going to give my speech. One pack left. Anthony's like, Rudy, the last pack. It's got a Jeweled Lotus. Come on, Jeweled Lotus. Last pack, Jeweled Lotus. Come on, last pack. Stowaway. Sphere. Last pack, Jeweled Lotus. Ooh, Finale Devastation. Nice little Alma and Kitty Cat era card. Grenzo. Final thoughts. Obviously, Anthony, thanks for being a very kind patron. This was a pretty big video, and like I said, you bought quite a bit of boxes, so everything's heading your way. And did we just get unlucky? Only one Jeweled Lotus in the whole 12 boxes? Maybe not, because a lot of the mythics we only got one of. Like, even the last few packs there, we hit a couple cards I don't even remember seeing. You know, a lot of people argue that they can't continuously release master products like this because there's just not enough cards to reprint. That Hasbro and Wizards is simply going to run out of cards in general that carry enough financial value that they can justify the high box prices. So no matter how for the community and we're doing it for the players and we're here for you, all that dumb manipulative shit, I'm here to tell you, I think the basic fundamental concept is still in place, and that is the card pool is big enough in Magic the Gathering that they're always going to be able to dig through Magic's history to find cards to reprint. The real issue isn't how many $5, $10, $20, $50 cards they can find to reprint. The real issue is how many of these expensive cards can they find to place in a new set to justify selling for these new high prices that Dr. Cox and Cynthia Philip Morris wants to get absorbed from the market. And that's where the real issue is. I think we are either at the point or we are approaching very close to that line that they're going to have to get a little bit creative. Now, if I was working at Hasbro Corporate or Wizards, and I was involved in these backroom conversations, it's very clear to me that either we need to reduce price points moving forward, or B, which I don't think they want to do, period. So I think they would kick that idea off the table. So B, because they want pricing to stay very high, they're going to have to kind of inject another layer of support and safety net to make sure these products hold stable. Because no matter how anyone feels, if enough of these products decline in value, people stop buying. Orders at stores reduce, and Wizards starts to notice a negative year-over-year kind of revenue, top-line gross sales. So they're going to need to find creative ways, and I think that's not really a problem for them. I think they can come up with that by things like, like I've talked about, multiple versions of chase cards, serialized cards, ones of ones, one of fives, one of tens, one of 50s, one of hundreds, and etc. I also think sketch cards, drawn cards, signed cards, redemption cards, I think things like that are going to be a part of the future. I think this continuous weird direction of making all these variants of textures and foils and 20 versions of every card, I don't think that sustains long term because it's just not necessary. It's not doing anything, and it's not beneficial to anyone in the company, in the financial profit. There's no benefit. So that's my speech. Thank you all for watching. What a learning experience. Have a beautiful day, everybody.